regular click to change that's what you said?
Yeah.
Alright. Ready? Daylight breaks and everyone is up. There is not a second to waste during harvest season, especially during this week's harvest moon. The next 12 plus hours of my day will be spent going approximately 1.1 miles per hour up and down the endless rows of alfalfa. Of course, with the sun beating down. Agriculture is in a constant state of evolution due to the new challenges that every generation presents. Today, the agriculture industry is seeing more and more pressure to produce more, yet transport less, all at a lower cost. In 2016, the United States Department of Agriculture stated 41.2 million Americans in the U.S. are living in food insecurity. That means that 1 in every 8 Americans are not guaranteed meals at home. However, through the integration of innovative technologies, we have begun to battle this food insecurity crisis by drastically improving crop profitability as well as the nutritional value of the crop, all at a lower cost. The integration of automation into the field of agriculture is commonly known as precision farming. The European Agricultural Machinery Society defines precision farming as a management concept based on measuring, observing, and responding to inter- and intra-field variability. Dr. Schwartz, a bioresources researcher at Cal Poly University, states defines precision farming as a farming management system that allows us to create a decision support system to respond to these variabilities within the crops. Through this, we can optimize our soil returns and create crop profitability. Within agriculture, the most resources and time are spent on soil preparation. The CEMA is adamant that if the soil is not properly watered, aerated, and the return of nutrients, then the next crop to be embedded in that field will not grow to its full potential. Hence, farmers spend mass amounts of money and time ensuring proper soil preparation. However, this is our problem. Farmers are spending mass amounts of money to ensure proper soil preparation through human eye. There is so much error in the human eye because we cannot directly tell what the soil needs. Precision farming has begun to battle this problem by applying GPS coordinates to every seed that's planted in the field. That way, an automated tractor can drive itself up and down the rows, testing the soil in all the different places and applying the proper nutrients to replenish that soil. This level of precision creates a greater sustainability for not only the soil, but the operation as well. And it allows this soil to be regenerated effectively and efficiently. Another main issue in the agricultural industry is the inefficiencies in transportation from the field production site to the inner city. The rapidly increasing population of our world means there's going to be an increase in demand for food, but that also means there's going to be an increase in demand for housing, which means there's going to be less land to grow these crops on. Combating this problem has begun through a system called aquaponics. Green Tech Education defines aquaponics as a production system that combines classic aquaculture, which is the raising of aquatic life, with the cultivation of plants in water, also known as hydroponics, to create this symbiotic environment. Aquaponics was the basis for agricultural engineers to create plant factories. Plant factories are large indoor warehouses that allow a farmer to achieve constant productivity while drastically reducing the transportation needs and increasing the nutritional value of the crop. Singapore, for example, has 5.7 million people on the southern coast of Malaysia, but their closest food production source is hundreds of miles from the heart of the city. This means that not only does the food have to be grown and processed at an extremely high rate, but it also has to be transported at double the speed to even get to the hands of the inhabitants. By implementing plant factories within the heart of the city, Singapore is able to not only reduce their transportation costs, but also boost their crop profitability. Still, the benefits of plant factories do not stop at reduced transportation. Dr. Kuwahara, a bioresources researcher and professor here at Cal Poly, said instead of using genetically modified organisms to increase crop nutrition, we're able to do this through an agrotechnician controlling the environment of a plant factory in order to boost the nutritional value of those crops. So when they're harvested, they have their maximum nutritional level. Plant factories create the opportunity for large cities to have the access to fresh, high nutrient-rich food within the city. So through precision farming, we can drastically reduce the overall food insecurity issue, both nationally and internationally. The rapidly increasing population of this generation creates an extremely high demand for food. Agriculture has always been a staple industry in the United States, and it will always continue to be a staple industry in the United States due to its inherent nature. However, the specific method of productivity is what's going to change based on what the generation puts forward. So maybe a long ways down the road, when I have kids one day, they won't have to leave that same permanent indent in the tractor seat that I have definitely put.